It's Brooklyn. Timeout called. Brooklyn. You got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Here's Fox. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Here's the floater. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Now here's Irving. Outside Butler. Out to Leonard. Fires from deep. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Irving. Drives to the hoop.
Well, the long arms of Brook Lopez able to bother shooters. Very hard not to be distracted as an offensive player.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Now here's Leonard. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Leonard outside. Left side Irving. Shoots over Grant. Rebounded by Fox. And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up. His dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Nails it from 3.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Now here's Fox. On the break. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Fox with the ball. Irving picks him up. And Fox powers it home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Irving. Outside for Ingram. Leonard on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Irving. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Here's Fox. Rebounded by Ingram. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Irving. Back to Leonard. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Brooklyn trailing. Bamba up top. Pass to Grant. There's the drive. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
1:56 left in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Marking and using his size to great effect inside.
Pass to Grant. The 3 ball. Can't hit that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And here's Butler outside. The rebound by the Nets.
Out of bounds.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Irving for 3. And Fox powers it home.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to Markkanen. Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Bay. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle. There.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
And so he hits both. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Leonard outside. Back to Irving. And here's Ingram from the arc. Collins with the rebound. It's stolen by Ingram. Outside for Butler. Leonard on the wing. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
14. The Nets. 14.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Leonard on the wing. Cranes the triple. Leonard's got 10. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great space. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Irving for three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Ryan, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Pass to Bay. Oh, deflected. Out to Fox. And the Nets, another three.
And it's important that Fox keeps taking and making triples. It really helps open up everything else for him. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Leonard for three. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. And stolen by Leonard. Outside Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Kicks it out to Barnes. To the middle. Collins. Fox outside. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Outside for Bay. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. And the Nets lead by 8. Markkanen left side. Outside Ingram. To the inside. Outside for Butler. It's stolen by Barnes. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. You wonder if they could push this lead to double digits.
Ooh, with the way they're playing, there's no reason to think they can't.
Now here's Halliburton. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Collins. On the wing, Bay. 4 on the clock. Pass to Halliburton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Nets making a change here.
Down to the lineup for the Nets, Brook Lopez.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here's Butler outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Ingram picking him up. Good. Halliburton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Pass to Pokashevsky. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Bay from long range. That shot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And the shot goes in.
Well, Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity.
Here's Halliburton. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And stolen by Paul. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Pokusevski.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Collins. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Collins has got his first 2 points.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Bay from long range. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Bay. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. Just 5 on the clock. Deflects the pass. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back after this.
Please give a big round of applause for yours.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Paul off the drive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Leonard. Markkanen sets a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Ingram. Here's Leonard. Good work defensively by Lopez.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And the Cavs with possession. They trail by 14. Well, the trio.
Frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly. Boy, there's a lot about Lauri Markkanen that makes this guy unique. 7-footer with a big-time offensive game. That actually happens mostly outside the arc, guys.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Outside Irving. Out to Leonard. Ingram on the wing. Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Markkanen's unique play style is right there in his stat line, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. That's the point. A big man averaging more 3-point attempts than regular 2-point field goal attempts. Who else is doing that? At 7 feet tall. But somehow he makes it work.
Leonard on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And the Nets with possession here. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. And here's Fox. He's got 11 to the paint. And again, it's Jaren Jackson. Jackson's gotten his third basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Leonard. 14 points for him. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Grant.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Barnes, it's good.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, BA, I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery.